Good evening. We are going to call this next meeting to order. Meeting agenda, community development can be viewed on the Board of Alders YouTube. Board of Alders New Haven notice, the Community Development Committee will meet in person at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, January 28th, 2025, in the Board of Alders chambers located at 165 Church Street, New Haven, second floor, to hear and act upon the following LM 2024-0666, order to read and file the Affordable Housing Commission's annual report and recommendations for the current 2024-2025 fiscal year in compliance with ordinance number 1868. LM 2024-0671, resolution of the New Haven Board of Alders authorizing the City of New Haven to apply for and accept the developer subsidy in an amount not to exceed $3 million from the State of Connecticut Department of Housing Developer Subsidy Initiative for homeownership projects for the Star Winchester Home Ownership Project. These items are on file and available for public inspection in the Office of Legislative Services, 165 Church Street, New Haven, per order, Honorable Carmen Rodriguez. Chair attests, Honorable Michael Smart, City Town Clerk. If you need any accessibility related accommodations, please contact 203-946-7651 or 203-946-8582. In accordance with the City of New Haven COVID-19 guidelines, masks are now optional. Public may send comments to public testimony at newhavenct.gov. At this time, I'm going to ask that we are going to hear, my apologies, thank you. We are once again going to introduce ourselves. From my right, I am Alder Carmen Rodriguez, Chair of the Community Development Committee.
Frank Prudenti, Ward 15.
Brittany Mayberry, Niblack, Ward 20.
Brian Wingate, Ward 29.
Jose Crestwell, Ward 16.
Frank Douglas, Ward 2.
Kimberly Edwards, Ward 19.
Thank you. And at this time, if I can have the presenter of LM-2024-0671 come forward. Resolution of the New Haven Board of Alders authorizing the City of New Haven to apply for and accept a developer subsidy in the amount not to exceed $3 million from the State of Connecticut Department of Housing Developer Subsidy Initiative for home ownership projects for the Star Winchester Home Ownership Project.
Hi, good evening. Kathy Schroeder, 170 Borman Road, East Haven, Connecticut, Deputy Director, Administrative Services for Economic Development.
Thank you.
Hi. Thank you for hearing me. This is a grant that we've applied, we're going to apply for, or have applied. We've done the initial outreach to DOH in reference to this home ownership. They put a home ownership grant application out for strictly home ownership. And we coupled together several vacant lots along Star and one on Winchester. It's 136 Star Street, 139 Star Street, 632 Winchester, 205.5 Star, 209 Star, 213 Star, 215 and 222 Star, and 261, 265 and 274. It's all in a block, except for one or two. The vision is the second phase of the Thompson Winchester that we had done. This would be the second phase. It will generate 15 new home ownership units for rental. So it's a mixture of duplex living, two family up and down living, and a single, due to the size of one of the lots. It's about a $7.6 million investment. $3 million I'm looking to apply to DOH for. The other $4 million is going to be your homeownership development ARPA money that you generously slided to development. 1.2 of it is the actual proceeds from Thompson Winchester, when we sold the properties, is going back into the second phase, to make up our $4.3 million that we have to come up with. It is going to be a mixed income. So it's going to go from, there's going to be several levels of income, 100% AMI, 80, and actually 65 for homeownership because of the ARPA funding. So it will give somebody that is at a 65% AMI, and the purchase prices will be geared towards the income, not towards the value. So that's most helpful. We have gone out for a general contractor already for this development. It's a city development. We're doing owner developer. We find it's a little cost savings because we don't take developer fees or anything like that. So it puts it's quick and fast. It's a design build. So the general contractor will be designing. And if you look through the packet, there is a concept drawings of the two-family, which you'll notice looks like 455 Howard Avenue, which is generally what we build. Then you have the duplex, which looks like this. These will each be a homeownership unit with a shared party wall. It's not going to be sold as a rental. It's going to be 2 homeownership units. They're going to be about 1,500 square feet. It's a new design for me. I've never, but I think there's such a need for homeownership because of the AMIs. It's good to have a smaller than a 3,000 square foot 2-family to offer a 1,500 square foot single family. Then there's the single family concept, which you'll notice is 384 Blatchley Avenue that we had done in Fairhaven, which was a single family. So I wanted it to look like that because of the height difference that a single family would do on that corner. That's 632 Winchester. Yeah, it's right next door to a tall building.
What's the number of Blatchley Avenue you said?
384 Blatchley. We had built that back in, gosh, that was a long time ago. I know. The homeowner was wonderful. Her little son. That's the best part of it all. So that is the concept for the grant and what we're looking to do. It would be, like I said, there would be 15 homeownership for rental, and it would break down to somewhat like the concept is 6 at 80% AMI homeownership units, 4 at, I want to call it 65% AMI, and then 5 at 100%. So what we were thinking at the time was part of the 4 65% AMI, we would couple them with a rental unit. That's at 100% AMI to give them a little bit more boost on the rental so that they can support their house. That's how we're looking at that. Just let me know if you have any questions.
At this time, are there any questions from committee members?
What are these, 3-bedroom houses?
They're all usually 3-bedroom.
3-bedroom.
I don't build any 2s. 2s are tough for homeownership.
Alderman Mayberry, what?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Are you all planning on doing a lottery, for these,
If we're gonna do the same thing we did with Thompson Winchester, which is we put them out for a certain period of time. We let everybody, because you really can't bid on them. It's not a price thing. The price is the price because of the AMI. So then if there's multiple people that qualify for the same property, then yes, it would be. And the same thing we did at 455 Howard.
Thank you, Madam Chair. My next question is, you said that the properties will go, based off the person's income. So are you guys going to say, if you want to apply for the single family, you guys will have to make the same amount and then do the lottery?
So the purchase price is set, right,
Okay.
based on the AMI we're setting to the
Okay.
house.
Okay.
So that's how the qualification will start to work. If somebody applies that's over income, they get disqualified. You have 10 people that qualify, then they go into a lottery and we choose somebody.
Thank you.
It's the only fair way we've been
Alderman
doing it.
Gay? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jordan. So, for the presentation, so my question is, what is the actual income? Like, does this family have to make or potentially make 50,000 a year?
Right, that's exactly it.
Is that what it is?
I don't know, I have to look at it, I didn't bring, because every year it changes, right?
Okay,
So at 80% AMI, it depends on the number of people you have in your household,
right,
right? And then that will determine if you qualify for it.
okay,
So you have to, it's not as simple as saying, okay, you gotta make $50,000.
okay,
It's tougher as a single person to qualify for one of these houses
Right.
than it is for a family. Because single, it's less, your income's less.
that's right.
So it's based off the number of people and your income.
So
But if
then,
you want actual figures based on what I've told you, I can get you those.
I mean, I think it would be good for the general knowledge, right, moving forward, we hopefully.
When we put it out there, we give them the chart
Right.
and we tell them where they need to be.
Mhm.
It's interesting on what you do get,
Okay,
because there's a lot of people with businesses. And, you know, on paper, they don't look like they make a lot of money. But when you look at their tax returns, they make a lot of money.
they're over the actual
Yes.
income that
Yes.
will allow them to move in this
Absolutely,
beautiful new home in New Harmony.
correct.
Okay, thank you.
So yes, we do a little inspections and deep dive
Okay,
to ensure.
okay.
Okay, thank you. Are there any other questions from committee members? No, okay, thank you, Ms. Schroeder.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Madam Chair, do we have to do this?
Yes,
Got it right?
Kathy? Ms. Schroeder? When available, if you can send the information to the office, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. At this time, is there anyone from the public wishing to testify on this item? And for a second time, is there anyone from the public wishing to testify on this item? And for the third time and final time, is there anyone from the public wishing to testify on this item?
Madam Chair, I move we close the public portion.
Second.
The item has been moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Any opposed? Any abstentions? The ayes have it.
Madam Chair, I move the item.
Second.
The item has been moved and seconded. Discussion? Alder Edwards.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just want to acknowledge this project. There were many meetings about this project, although it's not in my ward. We were in the loop with meeting with myself, the previous Alder of Ward 20, and also Alder Mabry Black. I think this is a great project for our community. Home ownership works in our community and it works in our city. And to also have that rental unit attached to some of these properties, it is excellent. And it allows homeowners to stay. So I think this is a great project. I am in agreement with this project. And I am looking forward to seeing this build out and build up of our community to where it used to be before we had so many absentee landlords. And it'll bring our community back together. So I just wanted to acknowledge that, and it's going to be a great project.
Thank you, Alder Edwards, for those words. Alder Wingate?
Yeah, I echo everything my colleague said. I just think it's great to target areas that's been in, like, how can I say it? Just ruins for a while in reference to things, but to Alder Kim Edwards' point, you know, years ago, we had home ownership around Star Street and stuff like that. So to bring it back and you know, with a new face on it, I think it's phenomenal. So thank you, Kathy Stroder, for even investing and looking at this space in town.
Alder Douglas?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just want to add that I'd like to thank my colleagues for projects like this that we have voted on in the past, and we're moving in the direction of a sure, affordable city. And I think this is a great project. So let's continue. Let's keep doing it.
Thank you.
All.
Thank you, Alder Douglas. I too will also express my gratitude for the presentation this evening from Ms. Schroeder. Absolutely, everything that my colleagues said here is instrumental in bringing back homeownership, will bring back our communities, and our communities will thrive, and they will be spending in our communities. The more communities we have, and I'm so excited that Alder Mayberry Black must be so excited about this, but it is important, and so thank you, homeownership, all my colleagues, and happy to hear that everyone worked together, because we've already started community here on this board so that we can see our children play in these neighborhoods and be proud that their parents are homeowners, and that these parents, I will end with this, when you have a homeowner that gets a 2-unit, it helps send their children to college. So thank you for that information. Alder Mayberry Black?
Yes. Thank you, Madam Chair. I just wanted to say thank you to Ms. Stroder, and to you as well. You basically spoke to my situation. 3 years ago, I was searching for a home, well, 4 years. I had to wait till the home was finished being built, but it was hard for me to find a house. I could not find a house. I would put bids. Some individuals will outbid me, and the fact that I was able to purchase an affordable house in one of the neighborhoods that I grew up, was able to move me and my children into the unit. I was able to get a tenant and become older where I lived. It was just a blessing. So I think this is a great opportunity. I think this is a great opportunity for other families, single parent households, to be able to obtain affordable houses and be able to house tenants, or just, simply live there as a single family. But this is a great opportunity. Thanks again to Ms. Stroder and to all my colleagues who is in support of this project.
Thank you. Alder Wingate.
On another note, I probably won't say this on the floor. We have our full board, but this is my first time back in the committees, and I just want to say thank you for the love and support that y'all showed me in the passing of my sister. Thank you for the support. I just want to say that because we're in committee. It's my first time back, and they doubled up on me. 3 meetings back to back, back to back.
So welcome back. This is what we do, so absolutely. We're happy to have you back, and very excited again that we will be moving this item forward. So at this time, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Any opposed?
Any opposed? Any nays?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
The item has been moved. We are adjourned.
No.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And now we are on to our next item. This is an item, this is LM-2024-0666, order to file the Affordable Housing Commission's annual report and recommendations for the current 2024-2025 fiscal year in compliance with ordinance number 1868. Again, this is in order to read and file. All those in. Is there anyone from the public wishing to speak on this item? And again, for a second time, is there anyone from the public wishing to speak on this item? And for a third and final time, is there anyone from the public wishing to speak on this item? Alderman?
I make a motion we close the public portion.
Second.
Okay.
The item has,
Yes, discussion.
it has been moved in second.
No, that's right. I will preserve my comment.
Okay. The item has been moved in second. All those in favor of
Aye.
adjourning?
No, not there yet. We're just
No.
closing the
No,
public
that's
portion right
close
now.
up.
All those in favor to have this read and file?
Right now, we're just
No,
doing.
you have to close the public portion.
My apologies, I'm moving forward.
That's all right.
I know you wanna
You
go,
was fine.
you still gotta go through the process.
All in favor of closing the public portion?
Aye.
So be it.
Any opposed? Any nays? The ayes have it. Okay, the public portion has been closed.
I make a motion to read and file
Second.
this act.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. All in favor?
Aye.
Abstentions?
Discussion.
Discussion?
No.
Okay,
Madam Chair,
Alder Crespo.
I move that we adjourn this meeting.
Second.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Right, the meeting has been adjourned.
Congratulations. We always have to put my- Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's a three
Did you
committee
stop where you were at?
Oh, you were there. My bad, Jerry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jay.
So,
I didn't realize you were
so
there.
it's just a record, 3 committee meetings one night?
No, we've got